I didn't know the whole story. I'm like, oh man, did he do like the thing where you can go into a ring and box a Muay Thai fighter?
What?
You can do that?
Yeah.
Oh God.
You go there because like full moon parties and all that shit that happens there. You can go and there's like a ring, and it's like if you last 3 rounds, you get something or whatever.
With Bonesaw.
I've got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
We're all up and running now after some
Technical difficulties.
problems.
I think we need to upgrade. I'm gonna throw a bunch of money at this and just upgrade our gear.
No, the problem was that we didn't plug it in. That was the only problem.
And that's a great excuse to buy new gear.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were all like, oh, why is it not working? Why is the power on? Because it was being powered through the USB input. And it's like, connect to wall power. I'm like, it is connected to wall power. We plugged the thing into the wall. And then we hadn't plugged the wall plug into the actual interface itself. So basically, we were just being dumb.
You guys just need to hire an Igor just to handle that shit for you.
Yeah, we're not the Wonder Boys. We're the Blunder Boys.
Blunder Boys. Blundering through.
the Blunder Boys podcast.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, welcome back again to episode 45, I think it is now. Episode 45. Lucas and Tim. And we got a new guest today, Joe.
Joe.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hi.
Joe, please introduce yourself.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Moving on.
That was my plug.
Yeah, go ahead, Joe. Sorry.
Yeah, Joe Wallinger, Ladner boy. I actually graduated with you, Lucas. It feels like it's been years now since coming from DSS, and it's like,
right.
Shit.
I thought my baby face would last forever, and here we are.
Well, it's for you guys. It's like 8 years.
For me, I still have the baby face. So the day I start growing facial hair, I will be so happy.
Oh, I got a little bit on the chin here.
I finally got away from just the sole like chin strap, so it's very exciting.
Well, that's good. There's a lot of us around still. I still have the chin strap.
Yeah, me too, guys.
But I got the
skin.
awkward moment where like your facial hair on like your chin and your cheeks is different from your mustache. So if you grow it out, it just looks really, really awkward on having like a white blondish mustache and black everything else.
So you've got to like time how you grow it out. You got to like, oh, I got to trim this a little bit today, and then keep that growing, and then like,
just
and then
never
the
have
gap
a mustache.
Here.
It's
like
one or
at
the
the
other.
side of where it doesn't join up. It's just like the mustache goes to just above your lip, and then your beard comes just below your lip, and you're like...
No, but then you got like the Star-Lord thing going on.
I think it would look pretty badass if I did it kind of like Captain James Hook from Hook, where it just kind of like twirls up and it's greasy and everything, so at least it's divided.
Well, that way you're leaning into it, which is good. I mean, you're embracing the greasiness. It's important not to fight it. But one thing I ask everybody on when they come on is I ask them how their week was. Joe, how was your week?
Oh, it's always a battle.
Always a battle. Always a struggle.
It's always a battle. Yeah, so I work in the construction industry.
Uh-oh.
And whenever you see a long weekend coming ahead, that doesn't mean that you lose a day. It means that the next week is going to be 5 days into 4. So just preparing for that was hellacious.
So you have to work harder.
Wait,
in
is
that
that a
4
real
days
word? I'm
than-
looking that fucking word up. That's not a real word.
Hellacious?
Hellacious.
Sounds real.
Hellacious.
Sounds like something you'd read in a book.
Holy fuck,
not-
it's a word.
It sounds like something a short person would make up just to sound smarter.
Hellacious. Very great, bad, or overwhelming.
Hellacious.
It's a huge word.
I'm going to use that. It's huge. It's tremendous. It's fantastic.
That's awesome.
I'm going to use that in everyday conversation now.
But yeah, it was actually also a good week because yes and no, because the week before was my birthday, so had a weekend of just getting absolutely trashed. But then the recovery was just playing Splatoon 2 all week, so like I had a...
Oh, I heard about that coming out. It's like, I've heard more adults play that than kids, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's a lot like Overwatch or like those type of games, but it's kind of broken too. But like the whole point of it is so you paint the entire ground in your paint or color of a team, and then you have a timer of 3 minutes, and if you have more percentage of the land covered in your paint, then you win. But during that time, you splat people with your paint, and they can die.
This game went from like very colorful to very violent.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking like, this is just a PG way of murdering your friends online. Like, what do you do? Just smother them in paint.
Yeah, it's very inviting at the
bitch,
start.
like it.
Super colorful, super cartoony. You turn into cute little squids, but you were just trying to take over.
I get it.
each other's land.
Squids, ink. That makes sense. Paint.
Yeah.
They paint stuff.
Splatoon.
Boobs.
Splatoon.
You splooge everywhere.
Splooge. Awesome. I just want to give this is a public PSA announcement. Wait, a PS announcement.
Yeah, you just did the rip in peace. PSA announcement.
Public service announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So rip in peace.
Yeah. Saks underwear sponsor us. Has a 20% off sale.
Yeah, 20% off $40.
I know,
Fuck
it's amazing.
me.
Save the tax, bitches.
Save the tax. Well, it's like, yeah, when you go to the store and they're like, items up to 60% off. You walk in, everything good is not on sale. It's the shitty clearance items that are like 20% off. And then there's like one pair of socks that's 60% off. You're like, what?
Oh, it's like going to Costco and you get the value pack on pop or anything like that. You walk and you're like, oh yeah, I love like orange soda and grape soda, but I do not want that lime. And that's like 1/3 of the barrel.
Yeah, it's like 64 pack of whatever.
You leave it and hopefully one of your friends eventually just like has it.
Yeah, it's fuck.
And then you're like, I got you. You want to hang out for the next little while so then I can get a new pack?
Yeah, it was just such good value. I couldn't leave it behind, even though I don't drink lime. Fucking
And
garbage.
that one friend who comes over who likes the lime is the fucking weirdest dude.
Oh, yeah.
So do you want to drink? He's like, well, if you have any lime,
Do you have any lime beverages? Like Bud Light lime. I'd really like one of those.
Really, you're like, wow, dude, I'm so glad you asked because I have 16 of those fuckers.
16. Hey, Lucas, how was your week? I haven't asked you yet.
Oh, I had actually a pretty good week.
Oh,
this
please
week.
tell me about
What did I do? Oh, so I had a friend visit from the Yukon. Haley was stayed over at my place.
Is it Yukon or the Yukon?
I don't know.
It's
Is
like
it
Ukraine
the White
or
Horse?
the Yukon. Yeah, the British Columbia.
Well, we got the lower mainland, so I mean,
But that could also be I live in Lower Mainland. It doesn't necessarily need the
I live in the Victoria,
the Vancouver.
the Vancouver.
So yeah, she came over and visited. I actually said this last night. I was over socialized this week. I'm kind of one of
That's
those
a
people.
problem.
I'm like one of those people. I love people. I love other people, but I also love me.
Much.
the fact that you just start off saying it though,
yeah. Just to clarify,
Gives it away.
with all due respect, like
I don't respect you.
I love you, but I hate you. Yeah, so I love people and I love hanging out with people, but every single day of this week, I was with people, and I got to last night and I was like, fuck this. I'm out socialized. Like I have had, and then people still came over to my house last night. I'm like, fucking great.
This
Like,
is just so much great. I love having friends. This
I
is
love
stuff I can-
friends. I love having fucking.
see, I have the same thing where it's like I love people and everything like that, but it's like fuck, like I just want to sit at home and do nothing and be around nobody. But then someone texts me and is just like, hey man, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, well, I'm doing nothing. And he's like, do you want to do something? I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I don't
I
want to miss
don't-
this
no.
opportunity.
Or I'm sitting there after an hour and I'm like, so this is what alone is.
Oh.
I don't like it.
I don't like.
And then as soon as you go out, you're like, I should have stayed home.
Actually, yeah, I regret everything. No, so and then this week also, speaking about getting trashed, Joe, you're coming to the Golden Mile this week. I'm assuming, right?
What day is it?
It's on Friday.
I guess it's
We're gonna
spoken.
We're gonna get nice and fucked up.
I actually have never done the Golden Mile, so can you give me a little intel on what it's like?
So we actually did a podcast last year after we did the Golden Mile.
Was that the day or 2 days after?
It was a day after.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, you poor souls.
I know. So it's funny listening to that episode because you can just hear how we're hungover. But so essentially, the Golden Mile, I created it 2 years ago for my birthday. I saw the movie At the World's End, where they go and do 12 bars, 12 pints. And I was like, that's a great idea, but holy shit, that's a lot of drinking. Let's make it more. So I created it 3 years ago. I said, we're going to do 6 bars, 3 drinks at each bar. We do a little pub crawl around Vancouver. Well, I got to about the 5th bar, puked on a table, got into the 6th bar, but then while I was ordering, the bouncer was like, you're way too drunk to be in here, pulled me out of the bar, puked on the sidewalk again, got put in a cab and went home.
So the bouncer was right.
The bouncer was spot on.
Yes, well done, sir.
And last year, so same thing. I did all 18 drinks, but between the 4th and 5th bar is quite blurry for me. 6 bars pretty good. But yeah, now we've done it. So the concept this year is going to be 6 bars again, 2 drinks at each bar, because that take a bit of the edge off.
Yeah.
But I'm going to add challenges at each bar. So, for instance, one of them that everybody knows that I'm telling people to get excited about is to switch underwear with a total stranger.
I'm not coming.
Don't wear your good underwear.
Don't wear any good underwear.
What happens if we go commando?
That's amazing.
We take their pants home.
You just take their pants. They don't get anything.
They don't get it.
Now he's commando.
Yeah, now he's or her is commando. Yeah, so there's going to be, at each bar, there's going to be 2 challenges, 2 drinks. So you have 2 drinks, 2 challenges, and then we'll total up the points eventually. Not during the night because it's fucking chaotic. But yeah, so we go on a pub crawl, and hopefully Luke Charlesworth can get us in the bus. Did you ride the bus last year, Tim?
I did.
Yeah, so a friend of mine works at a tour bus company, and he's never available to come because he's always working, but somehow he makes it work so that he brings the tour bus and drives us in the tour bus. It's
beautiful.
fucking, he'll like do a little trip with us, and we're like, this is sweet, and we'll get off in the next bar.
That's awesome because he probably feels like, yeah, like I'm helping out for this good time and everything.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. That reminds me of like Tanner Nelson, who's obviously been on here a few times. He keeps telling me about pub golf, and it sounds pretty similar to what you're doing.
That's
here.
the idea it was based off of, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Tanner might be back. He's in Montreal right now.
Yeah, he's back in a week or
I'm
so.
going to invite him to the event.
Yeah, I don't know when exactly. I know he's in Montreal.
I
but,
just get snippets of Snapchats from him.
Well,
when he was in Thailand.
The
and
update
everything.
I got from Tanner in Thailand was that he drove into a pole, like a telephone pole.
On a moped. He just went
Ah.
face first into it. And I just saw his like eye was swollen up as if he. I didn't know the whole story. I'm like, oh man, did he do like the thing where you can go into a ring and box a Muay Thai fighter?
What? You
And
could
do that?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You go there because like full moon parties and all that shit that happens there. You can go and there's like a ring, and it's like if you last 3 rounds, you get something or whatever.
With Bonesaw.
I've got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Bonesaw.
That's
you remember-
exactly the plot of Spider-Man 1.
I know. That's so funny. Do you remember? Did you ever go to the volleyball games when we were in high school and Spencer Kite was the Bonesaw? And
No, I was a short person.
Oh,
Oh, yes, of course.
awkward. Okay, that story's over.
No, I was one of those people that was on either like the outdoor sports teams, so like the soccer or rugby team.
Oh, yeah.
And like the teachers did not give 2 shits about us.
That's fair.
So they're like, yeah, we only care about the 2 indoor sports, basketball and volleyball.
Yeah.
And like Mr. Sawatsky would be like all for it. Like when I would have a problem with him, he's like, yeah, just play basketball. I'm like, do I look like a point guard
It's
to
like
you? Well, then you should go to BCIT and join the trades. I'm like, thanks, man.
I appreciate that.
You really helped me out.
Mr. Sawatsky.
But everyone kept pushing like those 2 sports, and then like I built some resentment. So I was like, I'm just gonna play those outdoor sports.
Yeah, it was really like basketball was like the biggest at our school, and then volleyball was like a little bit below it. And then all of a sudden lacrosse came out of nowhere because they added like a lacrosse academy.
Yeah.
Thanks to I think our generation there, Lucas.
Yeah,
we had
Logan.
a
Yeah.
good run of people like because most of them played on the Islanders, I think. So it was pretty
Yeah.
easy to bring a
Oh,
team
like
together.
really good players.
Oh yeah, well one's now in like the NLL.
Oh, big deal.
He was a first draft overall in 2014.
Yeah,
What?
and then
Yeah.
went to the Swarm, and then it was just like I want to go home, and got traded here. So
Oh, so he
that was
plays
very
here.
that was very ideal for him.
Totally.
What a sweet deal.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I get to do what I want and I get to live at home. Like, that's so fucking kick-ass.
Fucking dope.
Yeah, he's crushing it.
Yeah.
But one crazy, wild thing that happened to me this
Wait,
week.
Tim, let me do it. Tim, how was your week?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. On Thursday, I got a chance to work on a TV show. Got to work on Arrow.
Oh fucking A!
I
What
was
season are they on now?
6.
Jesus.
So I was
Jesus Christ.
I was like 2 days before I got an email like, hey, we need background performers for Arrow on Thursday for this scene. I can't say anything else about it, just that I was there. But basically, so I show up and like I'm supposed to wear like a blazer and stuff because it's set at like a fancy hotel or whatever. That's all I can say, guys. That's all I can say. But
Go
it was
on.
fucking cool. But it was
Let's talk more about this.
no,
Tell
basically
us
like
more.
we started at like 1 p.m. in the
Bitch,
afternoon.
what did I say? Tell me more. Sorry,
You
go
start
ahead.
like 1 p.m. in the afternoon. You go in this tent. It's hot as balls. You're in this like tent with a bunch of people who, like, there's a lot of interesting people who are background performers. So you talk to them and you're like, okay, these is interesting people. And then you go into the we were filming at the Orpheum downtown, and like we got to sit on the stage all day. So like we're in the stage of the Orpheum, like looking at the audience, like the empty seats, and every once in a while we'd go into the lobby where they're filming and like we'd do our shtick. But like it's mostly we were there till about 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. So 1 o'clock to like 3. That's what, like 14 hours. It was basically like 10 hours of sitting around and 4 hours of actually doing stuff. Like, it's crazy. Like, you're just sitting waiting all day.
Oh, welcome to the life of a city worker.
Yeah. Oh, really? Is that
Joe
what you
does the
guys
same.
like?
No, I used to work for the city of Surrey, and like you basically get units that you have to complete that day, pretty much. So you get like work orders and shit, and like once you're done with it and you've done your like 8 units, which is supposed to be like 8 hours of work, you technically can be done.
Nice.
People have abused it, so I think they've changed it since I was there. But yeah, there's a lot of standing. There is a lot of standing.
Not bad.
As long as you have one person with a clipboard, 2 with a shovel, and 1 pointing somewhere, you're busy.
Yeah, we're doing stuff. Look at us, guys. Well, you can get in anywhere with a hard hat, safety vest, and a clipboard.
Yeah.
But afterwards, like, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I hadn't that day. I actually forgotten my wallet at home, which my driver's license was in it, all my money. I happened to have like a few like coins of change, so I managed to get there on the train, but I didn't have enough money to get back on the bus or the train. So it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I like get dropped off by Rogers Arena, where the whole gathering area was, and I was like, okay, what do I do now?
Did you panhandle?
I almost did. Luckily, I knew a guy who was also an extra there. He and I had we were friends before, so I was able to borrow some money from him. I was like, oh, I'll just catch a cab home. Then I realized I didn't get enough money from him to catch a cab home, so I ended up just wandering around downtown for about an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes at 3 a.m. in the morning, just looking around. It's really quiet, so like you don't get to see the city when it's that quiet usually.
Yeah.
So I go down to like Canada Place near the convention center. I'm hanging out. Like, it's dead quiet. Like, it's so eerily quiet. Like, especially when you're used to being downtown where there's tons of people, or like planes taking off, or like boats coming in or some shit.
Yeah.
It's super quiet. Lots of homeless drunk people.
Homeless drunk people. Wait.
And then
Drunk and homeless people. Sorry, drunk and homeless people. Those were separate.
Those are separate items.
But
and then there's you.
and then there was me, who was like, I had a blazer on and like really nice shoes and like just a pair of jeans and a nice shirt, and I'm walking around with a duffel bag full of changes of clothes because they asked us to bring changes of clothes. And it was just like, it felt so weird. And then I take this train back at 4:48 a.m. when the first fucking train in the morning. I take the train back because I still had that money from that guy who lent it to me, which I'm gonna thank him, and I also gotta pay him back.
Well, thank him right now.
Thank you, Seiya Matsudo. He's Japanese. He's a cool guy.
Holy shit, that's an awesome name.
Seiya Matsudo.
Good God. That's cool.
So I wanted to thank him. Yeah, and I catch a train with these 2 Austrian people who are like, oh my God, like our flight leaves at like 8:30. Like, we're not going to make it. I was like, it's 5 a.m. You guys are going to make it. So I had to like help them get on the train, like point them in the right direction. Also, nice people.
Yeah.
The Austrians?
The Austrians, yeah.
Yeah. Und ja.
My last name is actually Austrian. That's pretty funny.
Well, say it first, Joe.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have an accent because I butcher everything. It always comes out Scottish or something.
You sound like a drunk, what's it, leprechaun. The Wallinger! Oh, that was close enough.
Peter Clavin. Yeah. Wallinger. It's an Australian name.
Nice.
Yeah. Good day, mate.
Good time.
No, it's actually 3 hours now. Sometimes isn't enough for international because they're at airport security, making you take your phones out of the cases.
Oh, everything.
They're making you do fucking everything.
That's gross.
Sucks.
And some people are like, well, I didn't know that to take it out. And like they have like the mean otter boxes and everything like that.
Oh, the big old bitches.
It has like 3 different compartments that it falls into.
Yeah. Well,
So
like recently, my dad and I traveled to the States, and we're both on Trusted Traveler, the Nexus card thing.
Oh, you lucky
So we
soul.
can just bypass security, and we don't even have to take our belts or shoes off or anything. All we gotta do is like put stuff in the conveyor belt and walk through. So I'm above that now.
I'm more than
I'm just
that.
kidding. No, but like it's so weird because like you're going. First of all, you get to bypass all the waiting, and then you don't have to take all your shoes off and shit. And it's pretty. All I had to do was like pay $50 and do like a background check.
Yeah, and just say no to a lot of things.
Yeah, just say like, no, I'm not importing fruit, or no, I don't have more than $20,000 in cash. Which
I have $19,999.
However,
yeah,
I dropped a dollar bill on the way here.
I bought a cheeseburger.
One thing, okay, so Joe, I told you to get prepared for this, but every week we do a rage cage or a bitch sesh where we rant or rave about something that pisses us off. For me this week, this will be funny because I'm going to post this to my work social channels and stuff too. So, but it's a bitch about work. But the people in our office, or I'm sure you guys have worked in an office. Have you worked in an office before?
I'm an office boy, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, central air conditioning is a great pleasure, except when everybody thinks they know what the fucking central air conditioning should be. So I used to work at a company with my dad, ASCO, and there every 5 minutes someone would get up to the fucking thermostat and change the thermostat because they were hot or they were cold.
Go touch the thermostat.
Yeah, exactly. So they're changing it. Everyone in the fucking building is getting a fever because it's up and down and left and right. And then so this week, or I guess it was last week, we at our office that I work at now, we basically put a passcode on the thermostat. And which is awesome because now it's just one temperature. It doesn't change.
You just don't need that passive aggressive person walking by going to the washroom like, oh yeah, and then this just beep beep beep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and it's just, I mean, I don't know where people get off that they think they know what the temperature in the office should be. Yeah. Like, let one person decide that, and
take
fucking
your sweater off, or like put your sweater on, or
exactly. If you're cold, buy a sweater. Yeah. If you're hot, buy a fan. Yeah. Problem fucking
solved.
Clothe
or declothe accordingly.
Yes.
Well, some people are like, I just don't know what to do. I like it being a little bit colder. Like, what's in my car, and then you get into their car because you're like, yeah, I want to get to know you, sort of. Let's go for lunch or whatever, and then you go into their car and they're just blasting everything all on your feet and like, and I wear sandals all the time in the summer. I'm just like, fuck, I'm getting numb in my fucking toes. What's
frostbite.
Wrong with you?
I'm getting frostbite.
Oh yeah,
fucking hell. Well, it's like my dad. Like, he's got fans going on at 10 a.m. in the morning where it's already really cool. He's like, it's hot in here. I'm like, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like 16 degrees, man.
This is also the same person who sleeps like in the middle of winter. It's like -2 outside. He has the window full open.
The window open. Yeah. But he's like got the covers up to his neck. He's like, I love being like just warm in this oasis of cold. Like, what the fuck? I don't know.
And like in our office setting, like we don't have a mainstream, like we're in a shop or whatever, right? So we don't have a mainstream like controlled HVAC system or anything like that for air conditioning. We just have basically just the people in the office have the AC, and then everywhere else is almost like lava. Like, it is super super hot because all the machinery and everything.
Oh yeah.
But they like to think it's a good idea to turn on the AC not when you just get in, so then it's at a comfortable setting for everyone, but wait until the sun is beating on you enough that you feel uncomfortable and the place is stuffy, then we'll turn it on. Makes no fucking sense to me.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense at all.
People, get your shit together. Yeah. Okay, that's all I ask.
Fucking get it together.
Politely, get your fucking shit together.
Please, 20 to 21 degrees, that's it, and solid all day. Don't fucking touch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 2021 is like the ideal. And
it is
like,
the ideal.
Fuck, okay.
And then like, it's funny because, and I first of all, like my thing before with I love people, I'm not sexist.
But.
I'm
not racist, but fucking shit.
Yeah, as soon as you have to start your sentence with that, you're obviously... Anyway.
As long as you shit on everyone, that's it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I shit on everyone.
Mostly women.
I shit on the...
A little personal.
What?
I'll shit on the women because the women are always fucking cold. And I'll shit on the guys because the guys are always fucking hot. Like, what's the how can we come to an agreement? Evolution, help us out, man. Make us fucking balance out.
Women's sweaters.
I guess
for your office, have like a reserve.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like we just all need those jackets from Back to the Future 2. The one that has the internal fans.
The auto cool, auto heal, or heat.
Have you seen this? Cars have this now. Cooled seats.
Yeah, finally they had warming, and they're like, "Why can't we cool?" It's like, oh, maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, it fucking is.
We rented a car, actually 2 cars. We rented a Jeep Grand Cherokee, I think it was, and we had to trade it for a Ford. I want to say Explorer. But like both like luxury SUVs or whatever we rented for our road trip. And they had air conditioning in the fucking seat. Your butt was getting cool.
Oh, that sounds so dreamy.
It was like a fan on your butt.
So it's like the bidet of cars.
It's the bidet of cars.
The bidet of air conditioning.
It was unbelievable. And obviously we were in California, so it's very nice to have that because it's fucking hot down there. But yeah, it was something else. It was, oh my god, amazing.
Life changing, apparently.
Life changing. Yeah, I was thinking like, I'm gonna sell my car, get a new one with a fucking butt cooler.
A fucking butt cooler.
I watched this YouTube video, guys.
Okay.
I think it was by All Def Digital or something like that. It's ALLDEF Digital. and they had this thing.
Can you spell that?
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
Do you have a synonym?
And they had this really funny...
Pineapple.
They had this funny try not to laugh challenge. You guys have probably seen these before. You've probably seen like those like Vine...
Everyone does those.
Right.
PewDiePie does all of it all the time.
Everyone's got the try not to laugh challenges. So I thought, like, let's jump on the bandwagon. Let's fucking do
Fucking
this.
A.
Except it's with dad jokes.
All right.
And I wanted to have a competition between you guys. We're going to try not to laugh, but if you laugh, your opponent gets a point.
Okay.
Lucas, can you keep a tally?
I will
on
do
your
my
laptop?
best. Oh, hold on.
Just like write a little like document. I meant to bring in a piece of paper.
I'm going to make it super fucking official.
I'm so ill prepared.
I'm going to make a table, and it's going to say Lucas, and it's going to say Joe, and it's going to...
Okay, you don't need to go that hard. I mean, just like a check mark on.
Not to laugh. Oh, we're getting a fucking table.
Okay, he's getting a fucking table. Okay. So I've got a lot of questions. We probably won't go through them all.
Okay.
I am ruined.
Yeah.
I'm already laughing.
If you guys want to like take a moment to like collect yourselves.
Okay.
You guys ready?
I don't know.
Okay. What did Michael Jackson call his denim store?
What?
Billie Jeans.
Decent. Good.
Well
yes,
played.
that was good.
Well
I
played.
enjoyed that.
I feel like I'm on Hot Ones, and I'm about to like. I'm cringing at the very first one.
A single tear is forming.
I've got a long way to go.
Okay, these are the Bush League ones. So
That was A
they
grade.
get better.
Okay.
How do billboards talk? Sign language.
Yeah, that was all right.
Well played, John.
That was meh.
Well played.
That was meh.
That one was meh.
You came out strong, and then you just kind of softened the blow. Thank you.
Okay, I got a better one.
Gave
I
us
got
a bit
better
of
one.
milk there.
What does a dinosaur use to pay bills? Tyrannosaurus checks.
Yeah, that one doesn't do it.
No, not to read.
fuck.
Next one. Next.
Why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road? He got stuck at a crack.
Damn it. Joe. Okay, Joe gets that one.
Joe gets that one.
Fucker.
I'm getting there though. Like I'm smirking a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of smirking, but I think it's got to be an audible laugh, guys.
Or like a snort.
This is like the Roshambo 2.0 for me.
Oh, we should tell that story after this.
Yes, we'll okay. Well, I'll go through fast. Why did the rapper thank the sidewalk in his acceptance speech? Because it kept him off the street. That one was all right.
It was all right.
I still think the Billie Jeans was the best one.
Yeah, so far.
Billie Jeans was pretty good. What did I tell the midget when she asked for me to bang her?
Oh no.
Uh-oh. I'm going to hell.
I don't get down like that.
I win. All right, one all.
One each. Okay.
Each one each, boys.
What do Mexican clocks say? Tic taco. Damn it! I thought that one.
You were really. That's a personal one, I think, for you. I think you.
I was gonna laugh on that one.
Tim loses that one. We'll keep Tim in here just like, as one.
It's like
as a
I'm
person.
reading them. Yeah, I'm reading them.
That's so funny.
Okay. Did you hear about the female rapper who only battles on her menstrual cycle? They said she had a mean flow.
I've heard that one previously.
Fuck. God damn it.
That one has layers.
Yeah, it does have layers.
There's layers to this shit, player. Tiramisu. Okay, go ahead.
Why did the birdie go to the hospital? He needed treatment.
Damn it.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. Joe's doing really well.
Good delivery though.
Yeah.
Joe's doing really well.
Tweetman.
Lucas lost that one. So,
Yeah. Joe's up 2-1.
okay. What did Jay-Z call his girlfriend before they got married? Fiance.
Damn it.
Lucas,
I'm just sitting here being like, yeah, I can see that.
That's funny.
I fucking love puns.
Okay, we got another one
Oh
here.
my god.
I just love dry puns.
Yeah.
What does Kim Kardashian use to fix holes? Sex tape.
Tim giggled. Sex tape.
I was holding it in, but I mean, I was giving it. I would give you. I was
Joe is up 4-1. Lucas, you suck at being
Okay,
a stone cold killer.
we got another Michael Jackson one.
Oh, goody.
Oh fuck.
What's Michael Jackson's favorite painting?
Oh, wait. Let me think of this one. Thriller.
No, favorite painting?
Oh, I don't know. Song, painting, art. Do you even get it?
Shimona Lisa.
Shamona.
He just like walks past the Mona Lisa when he wakes up. It's like Shamona. Oh, beautiful.
Okay, I got one last one, guys.
Oh no! Wait, can we make this worth double points? Because otherwise,
Yes, we can do that.
make this worth.
Okay,
This is worth 3 points. So if I don't laugh,
No. This is the golden goal situation.
Okay.
I mean, this one's not even the best one, so
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Should have started. Instead of ended with Billie Jean.
I'm sorry. Fuck.
Okay, go ahead.
Why does the Little Mermaid wear seashells? Because she can't fit D shells.
Well played.
I get that. I get. Yeah.
All right, Joe wins 4-2. Lucas, you're a bitch. That was me in the third person,
Well played,
everybody.
gentlemen.
Well played.
There was something about Roshambo in there, though.
It was. So Joe has a cool story to tell us from high school.
This is 10 years ago. Fuck.
This is a long time ago.
Yeah, actually, grade 10 was like what? 10 years ago. Holy shit. Okay.
You guys are old.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is like one of the stories I try not to tell people I don't know. But
So this is going on the internet.
This is the perfect
This is going
forum.
on the internet.
Now is time.
No one knows what you look like, Joe. It's okay. Until we
Unless they
tag you
just
on Facebook.
Google your name and then find you.
No, if you Google my name, Joe Wallinger, what comes up is a British man that's homeless. So I'm in the clear.
You're good.
Oh.
Clear.
You're good.
You always look up your name.
Oh,
That's
obviously.
good. Yeah, I Google every day when I wake up. Nothing's changed.
That's intense, dude.
So yeah, a Roshambo first is a game where two opponents back and forth hit each other in the nuts.
I'm familiar with the concept, except not for pain. Sorry, carry on.
It's just painful for me to bring up. PTSD for my balls.
Flashbacks.
Yeah, so a good friend of mine, Terrence Doris Donnelly, you guys had his brother Jordan on once. Jeff Dang Donahue.
Dang.
From Chitkana, Alberta,
Yeah.
Nebraska. So Terrence's dad is in the music industry, and he was able to get Tenacious D tickets to the Pick a Destiny tour.
Nice.
That was at the Queenie. And he was like, I only have 2 tickets, and I have 2 friends that really like Tenacious D. Me and Alex Pogan.
Uh-oh.
And, like Terrence first was kind of like, yeah, like a simple rock, paper, scissors would be great and stuff. And then Alex was like, that's not extreme enough. And I'm sitting there like, oh, great. Because usually me and him would always like wrestle each other or whatever because we both grew up in martial arts and shit.
Uh-oh.
But, no, it was just like Roshambo, and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck's a Roshambo? And then I'm like, okay. And then they're like, oh, like, because like everyone's around us or whatever, and like, oh, Roshambo's happening. We're going to go do it like at the park after school and everything. I'm like, okay, what is it? Someone told me what it was. And I was like, oh,
I can't believe what I've signed up for.
Uh-oh.
yeah, I did not sign these documents. I'm not obligated to do this, but so then I was like, okay, can we at least flip right now to see who gets first kick? Then I can decide if I'm going to bitch out or not.
Yeah.
Basically, is running through my head. So we do it, and I call heads, and heads shows up. I'm like, fuck yeah, 1 shot and it's done. It'd be like 1-click headshot. So then we go to the park, just out like what's that park or whatever?
Right next to the high school,
Yeah,
Memorial Park?
Memorial Park. We did it right outside of the water park where all the kids usually go. But this was in the snow. This was in winter. And, we're like going to go 1 back and forth. And the way so we don't just like, do this forever is if you touch the ground or you fall or you say I quit, you're done. So you have to stay on your 2 feet.
Oh, God.
So, people expected us maybe to go like a couple of kicks here, a couple of kicks there, maybe. 27 kicks later.
What the fuck? Oh, my God.
It was painful to watch. As like someone who watched it, I was on my knees being like, this sucks.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and Hayden Daniluk, I'm pretty sure, was filming it on his fucking flip phone, but at that time, you could only film like intervals of 20 seconds. He's like, okay, guys, wait. All right, now go. Like, I am documenting all of this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm deleting Snake to put this on my
Fucking
phone.
hell.
So yeah, we're doing that, but like, we always think that running up and kicking is the strategy. Like, you are going to just put on all the power and you're going to do it. It's like, no, honestly, it's the love taps that kill you the most, because most of the time we're actually just towing each other in the gooch. It was terrible. But yeah, it was getting to the point where like, all right, like, this has gone on way.
None of us can feel anything down there anymore.
Thank God
Yeah.
it's winter. Yeah. I'm already frozen.
Winter has come.
So I do my last kick, and then Alex slips, I think, on the ice after I kicked him and touched the ground. I'm like, it's over! Like, it's done. It's done. fuck this shit.
Wow.
No, but there's a kicker. So then it's all done and everything, and then, you know, Terrence comes up behind us and puts both his arms around us and being like, guys, this was insane. I only expect you guys to do like maybe 5 kicks. We're 27 kicks later, but there's something here for you. I got 2 extra tickets and you're both going.
Oh, no!
So originally what was going to happen, Terrence told me, is that after us, Shay and Jordan Lerner were going to do a Roshambo for the extra tickets, but then they were so traumatized watching me and Alex just go kick for kick. They're like, we just have to give it to him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so still to this day, we'll see if I'm still fine.
Oh yeah, no, God. You're not having kids. There's no fucking way.
Oh my God.
Hey man, with modern day technology.
Yeah, they can recreate from your DNA or something.
I mean, it was a good concert, but fuck.
Was it worth it?
No, like I because this was when like Planning 10 became a thing. We were the first year that had Planning 10 because it used to be like a grade 12 class.
Mm-hmm. That's the worst.
We had Mr. Harkley though. He was a fucking gem.
Yeah, I didn't. I had some bitch, but
he comes up to me, like he passes me in the hall. He's like, Joe, oh my God, like Hayden showed me everything that he filmed. What the fuck? And I'm like, he's like, do you know what you just did? I'm like, I think I know.
I think
you're pretty bow-legged right now. I was like, I'm not bow-legged. I just can't walk.
I just can't function as a human being. What the hell?
Oh man.
Yeah, so that's my story from high school.
Oh man. So let's go to a little lighter side. Let's go move away
please.
from
Something that doesn't make me just cross my legs and hope for the best.
We were talking about women earlier, right? And how we're not sexist. So I just read.
So I looked
Let's
up.
cross that bridge again.
Yeah. So I looked up an article, and the title of this article is "Study Claims That Vegetarians and Vegans Are More Unhappy Than Meat Eaters." Just wanted to put that out there.
So your girlfriend's a pretty happy gal.
So what you're saying is that like vegans and veggies are like just depressed, is what you're saying, or just unhappy?
I don't know. It's a Bro Bible article. I can't fucking trust it.
Of course, it's Bro Bible.
So it seems a little biased.
It might be biased.
But I mean,
Bro Bible.
It depends, I guess, on their situation. If they're like forced to be, some people can like be out, like forced into it, gain intolerances and shit, and they could be like, man, I just want some cow.
Maybe.
And it could be upsetting. Or like the fact that they have to always like go to a restaurant, and if they're with someone they don't really know, and it's like, do you have anything vegan? It's like, oh great, and then it's a conversation because people shit on them so much, and it's like, I'm just gonna eat this meat in front of you. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. Hashtag deal with it.
It's almost similar to what they say, like dumber people are actually happier than smarter people.
Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss. Yeah.
Just being dumb because you can just go through life and not even care because you don't even know what the fuck's going on.
True.
You don't even think enough, and you're like, when things surprise you more because you don't know.
Yeah.
Joe, maybe you can tell us a bit more. I mean, reason we brought you on to your fan of the podcast, awesome. But you also do your own online gigs with the internet. So you want to tell us a bit about what you do with the internet and why they hate you?
Oh, they hate me all day.
Uh-oh.
So I have a YouTube channel with my brother, and it's called the BroScouts. And it's cool how this started, but I'll talk about how it started in a minute.
Yeah.
But, so what we do is, it started out as a gaming thing that we would try to do episodic stuff like Game Grumps, record it and whatever, and then that kind of just like became too much work. So we just do live streams for gaming. Nice. But then on the other hand, I do unboxing videos for Pokemon cards. So, because Pokemon is life.
Someone was playing Pokemon Go at the restaurant I worked at yesterday. It was weird.
You know what's funny? I don't play Pokemon Go though.
Really?
I think it's shit.
I never got it because the phone I had at the time was too old to download the app. Right. So I was like, I'm looking in from the outside.
Like, I think it's a cool concept, but growing up playing Pokemon, like you play to catch them, to battle them, and to get gyms, and then you take that away and you're walking around with a phone and you can just catch anything. There's no difficulty really to it, except unless you have all the berries. Yeah. I don't know, it just kind of lost its trigger because like it's like, oh, I can catch a Rattata or like a Vaporeon. And it's not a big deal.
Yeah, it was definitely like a watered down version for the masses.
Yeah. But that turned me off because a lot of places would have Pokestops on their like establishments, bars or whatever. So I'll sit down with some friends when this first exploded, and they'd be like, "Hey man, let's go to this bar because it's got a Pokestop. We can put an incense down and we'll catch Pokemon." I'm like, well, this just sounds great. But not really. I was cringing because the entire time, like, we're drinking a beer trying to talk, and I'm like, oh, Poliwag! And then So, yeah, Pokemon Go isn't my favorite thing, but Pokemon is life. Like, who didn't grow up on the schoolyard, you know, having their binder, not going on the playground, and just
Binders
showing off.
full of women, yeah.
Oh, like, hey, I got my Charizard. I am the kingpin of this group. You were my followers because you just got a Blastoise.
I had a little bit of like Pokemon fanaticism when I was younger. I don't know where the cards are now, though. They've just disappeared into the nether. But Yu-Gi-Oh was the biggest thing for us.
I loved Yu-Gi-Oh. That was the funny thing is I separated the two where I'm like, Pokemon, I will never learn how to play it, but I'll collect it. And it'll be like on my pedestal up there.
Nice.
And then Yu-Gi-Oh, though, it's like, I will battle it. Like, it is so much fun.
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
It's ridiculous now, though, how the setup is.
They changed it or what?
It's really different where, like, the goal is to beat someone within, like, 3 turns, basically. Max.
Oh, that's so dumb.
So it's, like, all, like, you have all these cards that are, like, special summoning and everything. So, like, you just get your whole deck out in one turn, basically, and
that's
finish
so
it.
stupid.
There's no strategy, in my opinion. Anymore.
Yeah, I mean, Lucas and I used to battle each other when we were kids because we both had decks. And, like, we'd sometimes be in there for, like, an hour.
Had.
Yeah, they're still here somewhere.
Still have.
Well, while you're looking for that, like, I can branch off on Yu-Gi-Oh.
I know where they are.
It's right there. It says Yu-Gi-Oh cards top, right there.
He's got it right fucking there.
Right underneath your bogglehead of William Shakespeare.
Oh, you see?
Such a classy fellow.
Oh, man. Like,
I like literature and card games.
I fucking loved it.
Is there blue eyes in there?
Yeah,
Are the battle mats still?
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Are the battle mats still in there?
Yeah, they are.
Fuck yeah. We should play.
I forgot.
Well, I'm sure
It
the
says
rules are.
everything on there.
True.
Yeah, the
What
rules
it
are there.
does. That's the beautiful thing of it as well. Like with Pokemon, it's like, oh, there's a bench. I'm like, what the fuck? You lost me already.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
here it's just like you put your monsters here and you go.
Yeah, attack
Yeah.
power is this, and then bam.
You activated my trap card.
My trap card. Do the whole motion where like you do like the
Yeah.
anime.
Yeah. But wait, Yugi. I've been studying your entire deck this whole time. But yeah, me and my brother travel a lot too. Like we go to the PAX down in Seattle, which is
right on.
So we're going again this year. And every time we travel though, we just go to a local store and we each buy a different Yu-Gi-Oh deck and then we just duel and get drunk.
That's pretty cool.
That's our pre-game before going out to like these nerd conventions is like we're going to have a couple beers. You lose like every 1,000 life points, you take a drink and let's just do it. We don't know these decks. It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's the name of your channel, Joe?
It's called BroScouts.
It's called BroScouts. One word, all
Yep.
lowercase.
Yep. You just we have enough subscribers where you can just do www.youtube.com/BroScoutsPlay.
And then it just pops right up on your channel.
Yep.
Sweet.
So how that started though was actually interesting. We did Extra Life for Kids, which is through Twitch Play. And what you do is you have your group of your friends that get all together and you create, your group. And our team was called #BoyScouts. For whatever reason, we made it when we were drunk. But you get a bunch of pledges and like dollars that you raise or whatever to fund money for a sponsored child in your children's hospital.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool. And then you have to commit to a 24-hour gaming stream.
Whoa.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So it was a lot of fun. So like we each do it where each person gets one like 2-hour block of whatever they want to play. In most cases it's speed runs. So we got this friend Danny who last year did Super Mario World for the SNES and did every single pathway, which is insane to do in like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's crazy. But at the end, when the lights go down and we are already half cut, we did Until Dawn with all of us together.
Is that a horror game?
Yeah, but it's one like kind of like Heavy Rain where you choose which directions you go, and then that sparks like your relationships or like a butterfly effect of someone may die, and the goal is to make sure everyone either lives or dies on however you want to do it.
Yeah.
But we also do it where the people that are watching us and everything, if they donate like almost like super chat for YouTube, they can choose what our decision is.
Whoa. That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
I can dig it. Yeah.
No, it's a good fun time. I haven't decided what game I want to do right now, and we might do The Evil Within, I think is what we're going to do in November, because that's the new horror game that's coming out. And I mean, what better thing to do late at night when you're like almost exhausted?
And you're still you're going to be terrified.
Well,
to
have
the
you guys
max.
watched the new It trailer?
Oh, fuck, it looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking scary. Like, okay, so
I haven't watched the original because the picture of Pennywise the clown scares the shit out of me.
So I went to the movies twice this week. I went to see Atomic Blonde on Monday.
Nice.
And I saw like the It trailer, and it was like, it wasn't very scary. It was kind of like, oh, okay, this could be like, I could watch this. Then I went to see Baby Driver again on Friday.
Good movie.
So good. And I saw a different trailer, and that trailer was fucking scary. Like, you couldn't pay me to watch that by myself.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way I would sit in a room by myself and watch that movie.
Well, they say that the actual actor that was the clown this time, when the appearance of him just scared the actors, and it was hard for them to even film. Like, they did such a good job, because the movie before was just a 2-part like TV movie or whatever done in the 80s, and that scared the shit out of me. So like in grade 2, I think I slept over at Alex Pogan's place, and he was just like, "Hey man, I got this movie, let's watch it." I'm like, "All right, cool."
Okay.
Yeah, now I have like a trauma to fucking clown.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I'm pretty sure I pissed his bed that night.
Well, like it's
I blame him
It's
mostly.
based on a Stephen King novel, right?
It is,
and
yeah.
The Dark Tower just came out as well.
That movie's apparently not good.
Really?
Yeah, I got a mediocre like 50%.
On Rotten Tomatoes.
Like IGN is usually really forgiving, and they give him a 5 out of 10.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Well,
Yeah.
but it's like basically, apparently, there was like one promo that came out in the UK showing like all the different Stephen King movies, like all kind of connected to this Dark Tower movie. So like somehow in the Dark Tower, apparently it doesn't play into the movie at all, but like the Dark Tower connects all these universes to like have a Stephen King universe or something. I don't know.
Oh, really?
What the fuck?
It's
was
like that
going
a
on?
lot with all these like these directors that are creating, like not just directors but people that are writers, connecting all their work to be like a universe. It's got to be like for example, M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh yeah,
He's creating his own universe now and putting together Unbreakable
and Split,
and
right?
yeah,
Or is that?
yeah,
is that
that's
what it's called?
yeah, because he's got like 20 different like split
Right.
consciousnesses.
Unbreakable is like one of my favorite movies of all time.
Split's really good if you haven't seen it with James McAvoy.
I haven't seen it.
He doesn't.
He has the multiple personality, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Male,
it. but-
female, old, young, like everything. Like at one point he's like an 8-year-old kid, and then
Whoa.
in other times he's like an old lady that is like very passive, and then a very aggressive person. He does insane. I had a lot of like for him, and then I don't know, the X-Men movies kind of dumbed me down a little bit on him, and then that brought that back up.
Yeah, he's done a lot. Like he did Atonement, which was a really good fucking movie.
I haven't seen that one.
It's about it's based on the book, where like something he gets accused of raping a chick where he didn't actually rape her, and he gets sent to the war, like World War II, and like it's a really good movie. You should watch it. But,
Yeah, and he's in Atomic Blonde too.
Oh yeah, he is.
And all credit Charlize Theron. She is fucking wicked in that movie. And James McAvoy is also.
Well, it's like the female John Wick. A lot of people are saying.
Yes, exactly. It's fucking awesome, but it's even more realistic than John. Like John Wick, you're like, okay, there's
This
no way.
guy's super
A
human.
fucking pencil.
But in this, like there's a point in the movie where she's so beat up that like she's walking and limping and like just surviving. It's really, really good. But also at the same time, like she does an incredible job, and James McAvoy plays a really good character in it as well.
Wait.
Speaking of that stuff, have you guys seen The Raid?
I've heard. I've got
Raid
it.
Redemption?
I've got it on my watch list.
It's a Thai movie that is basically a John Wick style, but basically you mix John Wick with, I would say, Dread, and you got this movie.
Dope. I'm in.
So you get this, like these Thai
Raid.
SWAT guys that try and raid into a drug lord's like slum building, like all these apartments and everything, and then they get locked in and they have to shoot their way out. Essentially, it's absolutely crazy.
Is it on the?
That was the
flicks?
best part about Dread was like going in, like you knew nothing about it, and there's that shitty 3D thing that they're like Dread 3D, and then they're like trapped in this building. It's like one of the best action movies I've ever seen because he's like it's actually kind of almost realistic while being based in this weird futuristic.
Something supernatural about it as well.
Yeah, which is pretty fucking cool. And yeah, I hope they make a sequel, but I don't think they ever will.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately.
Yeah. They're making Suicide Squad 2. You can make Dread 2. Fuck.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, but Tim, Warner Bros.
Yeah, fucking hell.
No, just DC movies, man. Just DC movies.
Jesus Christ.
They're trying way too hard.
Trying way. They're fucking. Fuck you guys. Anyways,
Just straight up. Fuck you.
No, I'll give you my 2 cents.
I mean,
It's
Wonder
not
Woman
it.
was good, guys, but
No.
fuck.
DC, best villains out there.
absolutely,
Oh,
way
yeah.
better than Marvel. Marvel's villains kind of blow.
Best villains, but
Yeah.
they just are so behind on the fucking.
Well, and they kind of like misused the villains a little bit. Well, not so much with like Zod, but Lex Luthor was pretty shit.
Yeah. I think he was trying to be too much Lex Luthor, to be honest with you.
I thought he was
trying to do too much.
Yeah.
He would have been a better Riddler, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Someone said like their dream casting was get Bryan Cranston to play Lex Luthor, and I was like,
I thought he was
fucking
rumored to
perfect.
do that, during the start of it.
Because of like the whole Heisenberg thing shows he's the perfect villain. Like, he's such a good good bad guy, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that concludes my. I was just looking up The Raid on Netflix. It's not on there, so I'm gonna have to find that some other way.
I have a copy. What?
Oh, you have one? Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah.
I would like to borrow that from you.
I will give you the digital video disc.
Excellent.
I'll tell you right now, though, I'm pretty sure this is my opinion. A lot of people don't agree with me. The second one is better.
Really?
Wait,
The
there's
second
those?
one is...
The Raid 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to say too much details, but... So, have you seen John Wick 1 and 2?
Yeah.
So it's similar.
Have I seen 2? Have I seen 2? No, I haven't seen 2.
Okay, well, Tim will know what I'm throwing out here. So the Raid 1 is like John Wick 2, where it's just like there's not a whole lot of content or story. It's just like they're trying to have an impact with the action and what this character actually is capable of.
Yeah.
And then the second one is more going into the core of the entire universe of what's around them. So, like, for example, in John Wick 2, it's showing more about the actual, like, Hitman universe type of thing, which was super fucking cool.
Yeah.
Whereas the Raid 2 is showing, okay, outside of this building, what the fuck's actually the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
So, I appreciate that more. Like, I mean, the wow factor of just the fight scenes is just disgusting on the first one, and I love it. But I do like a bit of... I read for the articles, you know?
I read Playboy for the articles. Well, that's fucking awesome. Well, now I gotta go watch those movies because, like, I've seen John Wick 1 and 2. Love those. Gotta watch Atomic Blonde. Gotta watch The Raid.
Have you seen Ong Bak before?
No.
Tony Jaa? No?
Nope.
Oh,
On back?
Ong Bak.
Ong Bak.
Ongbak.
Fuck's sakes, Joe. I got a lot of shit to watch now.
He's gonna be like, now you gotta watch Ip Man 1 through 4.
I have not seen those.
I haven't seen them either.
Yeah.
But apparently they're really good.
I hear, though, he was on Fast and the Furious, right? So if you make it onto the Fast... No, that's my bad. He was on Triple X 2. That terrible movie.
He was
They made
also
Triple X
he was the
2.
guy who
Oh my
was
The Return of Xander.
he was Chirrut in Rogue One, the blind monk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
He was that guy.
Yeah,
Which is on Netflix now, by the way.
Yeah.
Dope.
Public service announcement.
how'd
Had
you-
to
PSA
talk
it.
about Star Wars
PSA announcement.
at least once this episode.
Hey.
How did you feel about Rogue One?
I liked it.
I liked it.
In fact, I loved it. A lot of people don't like it.
I liked the last 5 minutes.
Where everybody dies.
Oh, God. You're just like, yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, you're kind of hoping that would end that way. Well, I thought it was pretty cool just to kind of expand. Yeah, I mean, even if it was like a little bit, the universe a little bit. There was some dumb parts, like the Saw Gerrera's like little interrogation
Or how they're all human.
beast. Yeah, that was kind of sucked. They had this little mouse dude in the turret in the ship at one point. And I was like, why wasn't he on the fucking squad? That was so cool.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be like their race that does that, right?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't humans at all. That's the one thing that really bugged me about, like, it's great that Disney bought Lucas, but like, because now we have all these Star Wars movies that we actually want. But the problem is now all the expanded universe is nothing.
Yeah.
And
There was
kinda
some
ruining
garbage
it.
in there though too.
There was. I mean, I like that they kept like the Clone Wars and Rebels. Those count as
Yeah,
canon still.
yeah.
But some of the books that like one guy was like, I'm going to write a Star Wars book. Wrote a Star Wars book and was like, that has nothing
It's
to do
some
with
really
anything.
fucking weird shit. Yeah, but I
So-
mean, like with Rebels, even that video I showed you, like Star Wars Clone Wars is the shit.
Yeah.
The same guy made a video where it's like Star Wars Rebels is shit.
Is
And it's basically like he says that Rebels doesn't live up to the Clone Wars legacy.
Okay.
And it's kind of true when you look back at them both.
Oh, God. Yeah. Like season 4 and 5 of Clone Wars.
So fucking good.
So good. Especially
They're like
because
Breaking Bad levels good.
Like,
Yeah.
Because, like, Darth Maul is like one of the best
Oh yeah.
characters that doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
But then, like, his bit in Rebels is so lackluster, it makes me weep.
Well, like he's so few and far between, and then when he actually does get on screen, they don't let him do anything. Like he's
That's
just
annoying.
like,
Yeah.
ugh. Yeah, well, they definitely dumbed it down for a more kid-friendly audience.
I was worried about that, too, with their animation style, and
Yeah.
we can kind of see it
And
went
it kinda
that way.
played out that way.
Comes out that way. All right. Well, Fuck, at least we squeezed Star Wars in at the end. But,
we needed to.
We had to.
Whoever your friend was that keeps complaining can continue complaining.
Because all you guys fucking talk about is video games and Star Wars. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Who gives a shit? And then when people ask, what's your podcast about? I'm like, fucking everything.
Video games and Star Wars.
But there is some big news I have to bring up before we end this off, because this is something we talked about martial arts movies but there is one iconic one that was made in America, and that's called Karate Kid, and that shit's coming back.
The one with Jaden Smith, right, guys?
What?
The one with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan.
Oh, don't ever bring that up. No, Daniel LaRusso, my friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's going to be a YouTube Red movie about
Cool.
Johnny and Daniel's son again. So
Nice.
Johnny comes back and brings back the Cobra Kai, and then Daniel's son is without Miyagi, so we got to see how he has to cope with life.
Are they gonna bring the same actor back?
Yeah, both of them.
What the
Cool.
So I got really stoked about that.
That's pretty sweet. Okay. Well, shit. Joe just gave us a bunch of shit to watch.
Well, now I'm gonna go waste my life. Just kidding. I'm gonna go make it worthwhile.
Can you tell I like movies?
Can you tell?
Can you tell we like Star Wars? Yeah. Well, thanks again, Joe, for coming on. We want to plug the BroScouts one more time.
Yep.
Yeah, guys. If you guys like watching streams or anything like that, or want to see us go through 24 hours of pain, tune into us in November too. Yeah, BroScouts is our channel where we do a bunch of streams, games, or whatever we want. Or if you just like Pokemon. So,
Oh yeah.
thank you guys for having me on. It was actually really fun to chat with you guys, and thanks for the little plug.
Yeah, no worries,
yeah.
man. It was fun. And you can always find us online at wonderboys.ca, Instagram, Twitter at wonderboyscast. We're on Facebook. We're on Google Play. It's podcast.com, I think, as well. And, of course, iTunes.
Just everywhere.
Yeah. So
Everywhere.
if people are like, how do I watch this? And you have an iPhone, just go to Apple Podcasts and search Wonder Boys.
There's an app for
I think they
podcasts.
actually forced that on your phone, too.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
you can't delete that
can't
shit.
delete
Can't
that.
get rid of
You
that
have
app.
no excuse.
Yeah.
So you have literally no
You
excuse.
should do what you two did and just force it onto the phone.
Download our
Take the
entire
album,
library.
bitch. Take it. You'll like it.
Yeah.
God, U2 is so violent.
They got a lot of backlash for that.
They did, and they
It's
were
like free music.
like,
Like,
here's free stuff. Everyone's like, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Do you know why? Because my phone was spazzing out when it was happening overnight because I didn't have enough
really?
fucking storage.
oh, fuck. That's annoying.
Oh, awkward. All right, well, thank you very much for listening.
Yeah, thanks again.
And tune again next week or week after,
Question?
maybe.
Question mark.
Play us some tunes, Tim.
Okay.
I went to the moped store, said fuck it. And the salesman's like, what up? What's your budget? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know nothing about mopeds. He said,
I got the one for you. Follow me.
ooh, it's too real. Chromed out mirror, I don't need a windshield. Banana seat, a canopy on two wheels. 800 cash, that's a hell of a deal. I'm headed downtown, cruising through the alley. Tiptoeing in the street like ballet. Pulled up, moped to the valet. White walls on the wheels like mayonnaise. Dope, my crew is ill. And all we need is two good wheels. Got gas in the tank, cash in the bank, and a bad little mama with her ass in my face. I'ma lick that, stick that, break her off, kick cat, snuck her in backstage. You don't need a wristband. Dope. Killing the game, about to catch a body. Past the heartbeat, Dookie on the Ducati. Timberland, Khaled, Scott Storch, Birdman. Goddamn, man, everybody got Bugattis. But I'ma keep a hella 1987. Head into the dealership and drop a stack and cop a Kawasaki. I'm stunning on everybody. Hella raw pasta wasabi. I'm so low that my scrotum's almost dragging up on the concrete. My seat is leather. I ride a line, it's pleather. But girl, we can still ride together. You don't need a Uber. You don't need a cab. Fuck a bus pass. You got a moped, man. She got 1988 Mariah Carey hair. Very rare. Mom jeans on her derriere. Throwing up the west side as we tear in the air. Stop by Pike Place. Throwing fish to a player.
Downtown, 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 downtown. She has her arms around your waist. You're the balance that will keep her safe. Have you ever felt the warm embrace of a leather seat between your legs? Down
It's me, the M, the A, C, the K. Sounding like a French pimp from back in the day. I take her to Ponderay and I watch her skate. I mean water ski, ollie, oxen free. I'm perusing down forth and they watching me. I do a headstand, the eagle lands on my seat. Well, hello, but baby, the kickstand ain't free. Now do you or do you not wanna ride with me? I got one girl, I got two wheels. She a big girl, that ain't a big deal. I like a big girl, I like 'em sassy. Going down a back street, listening to Blackstreet. Running around the whole town. Neighbors yelling at me like you need to slow down. Going 38, Dan, chill the fuck out. Mow your damn lawn and sit the hell down. If I only had one helmet, I would give it to you. Give it to